What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another mock draft video. Yesterday, we mocked from the 101, the first overall pick in a 10-man league. Today, we're going to mock from the 110, the 10th overall pick in a 10-man league. A couple resources I want to show you guys beforehand. The base off of these drafts come from my fantasy spreadsheet. There's a link below to join this fantasy spreadsheet. As of right now, it is completely free if you join my chalkboard. It has overall draft rankings and it has these pick charts, right? So we know we're picking at pick 10 to 10 man. We can work down the list and see where we're picking. The original strategy for this draft right now is to do zero RB. If you guys don't know what that is, the first five picks, you go three receivers, tight end, quarterback, not necessarily in that order, but you solidify those positions, the least volatile positions on your team. So without further ado, let's start this draft. Let's get into it, and we're going to see where we go in terms of hopefully a wide receiver here. Again, it does depend on who the players are that go before us, but hopefully we get a wide receiver here. I was hoping for Stefon Diggs. I will gladly take Stefon Diggs here. Then coming back at the turn, we'll take CeeDee Lamb. So we have two elite wide receivers, high-end wide receiver ones at our wide receiver positions in our starting lineup. As you guys can see, Diggs, Lamb. Now coming back around the turn here, in a zero RB league, you can look for your receiver who you want to be a flex. What's nice is we have back-to-back picks, so we don't have to worry about possibly somebody going after our first pick here. So we can look at the guys who are available. To me, I think DK Metcalf is probably the best available, but what I will say is in zero RB, if a guy like Josh Allen falls to you this far, you kind of have to take him. So we're going to go DK Metcalf at our flex, but at quarterback, we're going to go Josh Allen. I absolutely love the Josh Allen, Stefon Diggs stack. Every time Josh Allen throws a touchdown to Stefon Diggs, we're going to get 10 fantasy points. Is anybody going to catch more touchdowns than Stefon Diggs on the Bills? Probably not. Now, here we have to look tight end and running back. It's going to depend on who's available. George Kittle just went off the board, so we can think about the tight ends who are available right now. Kyle Pitts, Dallas Goedert, Darren Waller. I do think there is a chance that both of those guys are available for us when we pick in our seventh round. Again, if you guys are new here, in 10-man league, you can pivot away from your specific strategy if it makes sense. To me, this makes sense here, where we can get a guy like Rachaad White in the seventh round. Do we wait? These are the questions you have to ask yourself. For me personally, I'm going to be okay, I think, with waiting for a tight end. I think there's a chance that one of these tight ends falls to us, and if it doesn't, so be it. But I'm going to take my back-to-back running backs here. The two best running backs on the board right now, in my opinion, are Miles Sanders and Rachaad White. Again, you can go whoever you want here, but we pivoted away from the strategy because it made a lot of sense. Now we kind of see what tight ends, if tight ends go between now and our next pick. Okay, we made it through one round. Goddard goes. Okay, you kind of figured Goddard would go. Now it's just who? Pitts and Waller, correct? Pitts and Waller. As we keep going, we are going to get Darren. So that's exactly how it should work. Feel confident in waiting. Feel confident in knowing who's on the board. And again, a lot of that confidence comes from the spreadsheet, guys. Let me move this back over here for you so you can see. So the first picks, Stefon Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, DK Metcalf, Josh Allen, Miles Sanders, Rachaad White, and Darren Waller. Now we can take our third running back and looking at the guys on the board. Alvin Kamara, even if he gets suspended, could be a low-end running back one towards the last 2/3 of the season. I think that's really good value for us there. Now coming back around, we already have three running backs. We have three receivers. We can really just go best receiver, best running back on the board. The only thing is for our backup quarterback and tight end, we don't really have to worry about a backup quarterback after drafting Josh Allen. Darren Waller, we could take a little bit more priority in a backup tight end, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Looking at the receivers and the running backs who are still available for us. At running back right now, I'm going to take Rashad Penny. I think there's a lot of upside for him in that Eagles offense. And then receiver, I'm going to go Quentin Johnston at our wide receiver for, again, a rookie drafted into a really, really good situation. The two guys in front of him are moderately injury prone as well. So if one of them goes down, Quentin Johnston going to have a huge role. God forbid one of them goes down, but Quentin Johnston is going to have a huge role in that offense. Now coming back around the 11th and 12th round, again, we got 4 and 4. We can really just go best players available. To me, Khalil Herbert is the best running back available right now. Then looking at receivers, do we wait? Do we take a backup tight end? Looking at the receivers who are going to be available a little bit later on, I would have loved if Jameson Williams fell to us. We can't have it our way every time. Cole Kmet, Chiggy Okonkwo is there. We could go Cole Kmet and wait back around for receiver. To be honest with you, none of these receivers really move me that much, so I'll take a more quality backup tight end in Cole Kmet. I think that could be the way to go. All right, so we do go Cole Kmet. I don't know why it wasn't loading there. Now the players are starting to load again. They're not loading. Going back and forth. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to be up again in a couple picks. Sorry for the brief pause there. Coming back around, though, we need a backup quarterback and our last receiver. Looking at the guys who are on the board, I don't mind Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones goes a couple picks before us. So be it. The receivers who are up on the board here, I think Darnell Mooney is probably the best available than backup quarterback. I like a guy like Russ. I think Russ has a good upside, good ceiling this year. I like a guy like Russell Wilson, our backup quarterback. And now we went for our last two picks to go defense and kicker. We're going to see which defense is available for us, guys. General word on drafting defenses and kickers. Defense is second to last round, kickers last round. There really is no need to reach, in my opinion. I'm going to take the Ravens defense right now, and then I'm going to take Tyler Bass as our kicker. So looking back, we stuck with the zero RB strategy for the majority of this. We went 3 receivers to start: Stefon Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, and DK Metcalf. After that, Josh Allen as our quarterback. That's pretty good. We figured we could probably wait for a tight end. So we went Sanders, White, secured 2 running backs we like, Darren Waller at tight end. Then our next 2 running backs, Alvin Kamara, Rashad Penny again. 2 really good running backs there. Quentin Johnston as our 4th receiver, Khalil Herbert as our 5th running back, really good. Cole Kmet as our backup tight end, Darnell Mooney as our 5th receiver, and Russell Wilson as our backup quarterback. Let me know what you guys think of this mock. Looking at it right now, I honestly think it's pretty good. I'd probably give like a 7.6 or a 7.7 out of 10. But let me know what you guys think. Again, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I'm doing a mock draft from every single pick in a 10-man and a 12-man league. I already posted the 101. Here is the 110. Thank you guys again for watching. Be sure to like, comment, see, and let me know anything else you want to see on this channel. God bless you guys.